All right, so I have with me the new Kiwi Ears Orchestra 2. It's so new, I didn't even know it was going to be at this show. I don't even know the price. The only thing I know is that the box says it's 10 BA. I'm going to assume it's going to be like $500, maybe a little under that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool IEM. You can see that the shell on this is pretty big. It's a pretty big shell. It's a very clear shell, and you can see all the BAs on the inside. So it's very, very interesting, and I'm not sure if you can see very clearly here, but there's this pearlescent faceplate on the inside. Looks very nice. It is a bit big though, and the one thing I will say is that it fits nice in my ear. It's not too much of an issue, but this is completely unvented. So if you have issues with ear pressure with your IEMs, this would be an issue because yeah, I definitely feel the build-up just like the original Orchestra. Orchestra Lite rather. So I think this definitely has cues from the Orchestra Lite. Now in terms of sound quality then, I'll be honest, at first when I heard this, I wasn't a big fan of it. But the second time I heard it, and after giving it a day of listening, you know, it sort of came around to me. The very impressive thing of the sound quality on this is that the bass quality is quite good. It really reminds me a bit of that Valhalla, where you get the really deep, really rich bass quality, quantity in there. It doesn't feel like it's rolling off much. It is definitely still more mid-bass focused, maybe a little bit of sub-bass roll-off, but it is a really nice bass quantity that this IEM has. The quality is really good. It feels rich, it feels full. And that carries on into the mid-range as well, where the mids is definitely a bit of a warmer, definitely a bit more bodied IEM here. It's definitely more saturated in the lower mids region, and the vocal region in the upper region is definitely feels a little bit pulled back, a bit more relaxed. Now this IEM is definitely a bit brighter, however, so you do get some bright sparkle up top, a bit of airiness, but for me, I found it maybe a little bit too much in the upper treble. There's a bit of extraness to it, and the first time I heard this, I thought that it felt pretty uncontrolled. The second time I heard it on the second day, it was better in that regard, but I do think that for some people, it might be a little bit much, and it does feel a little exaggerated in some cases. But overall, I do think that quite a few people are going to like this IEM. I don't think it's the best $500 IEM. There's quite a lot of competition here, but as far as this IEM goes, and one thing, I don't actually know the real price, but as far as this IEM goes, I think it's not bad. So yeah, for the Kiwi Ears Orchestra 2, maybe you want to check out, wait for more reviews to see how good it's actually going to be. Thanks.